today's video, I wanted to go ahead and tell you guys a little more about the Korean 10-step skin routine. I wanted to go ahead and share with you guys a little more about what it is, how you do it, and honestly just how plain easy it is. So when I first heard of this, I thought it sounded like the most complicated thing in the world. One, who's got that type of time? Not me. I'm late everywhere. I'm working on it, but that's a whole other story. But it was really awesome when I realized, when I found out after doing it for a little bit, how easy and not time consuming it is. Some of the steps aren't even things that you do every day, morning and night. So anyway, step 1 and 2 that I think are really more just like a joint one step are your cleansers. So the double cleanse, yay! So first you would start with your oil-based cleanser. And if you're like me, I used to think, I'm not putting something with oil on my face. The last thing I need is a breakout, right? I was clueless. Oil-based cleansers are super awesome, super important, because what they do is they break down the products, the dirt, the pollutants in the environment, the sweat that grew on your face while you were asleep in the middle of the night. Does sweat grow? Probably, whatever. The sweat on your face that your body produced in the middle of the night. All that stuff, all the stuff that you don't even think about, the sebum that's seeping through your skin, all of it, breaks that down, and in a way that a water-based cleanser obviously wouldn't. I know that there's a little bit of controversy with oil-based products, especially if you're somebody who has oily skin. I know that I had the misconception that oil-based products would make me break out, so I avoided them at all costs. But you know, after some research, after I guess educating myself a little bit more on my skin, what's out there, what's good for me and what's not, it's really awesome to know that oil-based cleansers are actually not the enemy. They're super helpful, and they break down things that are bad for your skin so well. So for example, after a day out, after a night out, and you've got a full face of makeup on, an oil-based cleanser will break all of this down like magic. So there's that. Currently, the oil-based cleanser that I'm using is by Boscia. And it's, you can see that. There you go. So this is pretty good. This is Sephora. I've had it for a little while. It's okay. I don't love it. I don't hate it. But it's what I'm working with right now. Currently on the market for a new oil-based cleanser. So I'll definitely let you guys know when I find that, how I like it, compare it a little bit. But that's step number 1, and that's the one that I'm currently using for step number 2, which is the water-based cleanse. I actually have a few products that I've been using. So when I first started, I made the mistake of just going to Target and buying something off the shelf. You think that whatever's out there should be good, must be good, right? No. So the thing that I was using forever and ever and ever was completely drying out my face. I found that after every time I washed my face, my skin felt coarse, it felt tight, it felt like I couldn't move my face. Contrary to popular belief, if your face feels like a shriveled up raisin, your product isn't doing what it should be doing. Your face should not be feeling tight. Tight is not good on your face. Tight is good on your butt. Tight is good on your stomach. Tight is not good on your face. So anyway, all that being said, currently the product I'm using, this is one of them. I'm using a few. This is by CareZone, and this one is an acne clarifying foam cleanser. This stuff's great. I'm actually using this because I'm also using their deep cleanser, which is, if you can see that. This one's actually part of my third step, which is the exfoliating, but we'll get to that. So anyway, this is one of my cleansers. that I'm currently using. And I rotate with 3 different cleansers. There's that. There is a small exfoliating cleanser that I got. I actually got this, I believe, at Target, and it was super cheap. And this obviously isn't K-Beauty, but it's not bad either, so this stuff's pretty good. I also use this one. This one is a charcoal cleanser. It's a pore clean cleansing foam, and I use this, and this is super important for me because if you know me, have had issues with my pores forever. My pores are huge. You could start a colony in them. They're massive. Over the last couple of months, they've gotten a lot better, but this is definitely one of the things that I'm doing. So this is a Medi-Heal cleanser, and it's charcoal, and so I rotate all of these 3 products for the second step of my cleanse. So for today, what I'm going to be using first is going to be my oil-based cleanser to break down all this jazz on my face. And side note, of course, sometimes as a girl, you go out, you had some drinks with your girls, you had a good time, you're coming home, the makeup's still magically on your face, or maybe it's just dirt, sweat, and color at this point. But I'm not gonna lie, there are some times that I get home and I just don't feel like, you know, doing all of this. So for those nights, there's these. I got these in a little shop in Koreatown. They're made of honey, or they have honey in them, and they're honestly great. They don't dry out my face. So sometimes instead of using my oil-based cleanser, I'll just remove my makeup with that first, and they're really great. They don't make my skin feel tight. They don't make my face feel dried out. So definitely love those. So let's get started. Just gonna take some of this, and I'm going to massage it. Just so you guys can see how fast it starts removing everything. Look at that. I'm just gonna go rinse this off real quick. Now that I've washed my face, everything feels great, fabulous. That nasty little ponytail that was hurting my head is off my head. So step 3 is to exfoliate. Now, exfoliating isn't something that you do every single day. I usually do it maybe once or twice a week, either with, you can either use a physical exfoliant or a chemical. I use a wash, so that's chemical, and I'll either use this little thing. So this is pretty gentle. It's called Bliss. It's a foaming exfoliator, and I'll replace my water-based cleanser with it sometimes I'll just use both, and that thing's pretty gentle, so maybe I'll use that one 2-3 times a week. Aside from that, and this stuff I love, but I try to use it maybe once every 2 weeks because I have pretty sensitive skin. Care Zone, and this is a peel gel, so I'll use it like I would my face wash, and I'll put some on my hands, and I'll just kind of like throw it on my face, and I'll wash it off, and I'll just see a ton of gross dirt, dry skin, all the crud that I don't want on my face. It comes out. But you have to make sure that on the days that you are exfoliating your face like this, you apply sunblock, because your face will be very sensitive after doing this. So that's step 3, and that, again, that's not every day, AM, PM, that's maybe once or twice a week. So step number 4 is your toner. So I use my toner morning and night, And my toner is from a brand called Dear Klairs, if you can see that, hopefully you can. And they're great. I love this stuff. So your toner, it helps balance the pH levels of your skin, and it also just kind of helps refresh your skin. So mine, like I said, is from a brand called Dear Klairs, and they're great. Aside from this stuff feeling awesome on my face, they're cruelty free, which is amazing if you're like me and you're an animal lover, which I am. That's always a plus. So what you're going to do is you just take your cotton pad and you put some on there, and then you're just going to dab it on your face. You dab, 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 dab. You just dab that on there really well. I try to get it around my eyes. I don't know if you can see, you probably can't, but I have really dry skin here, this area, and up here. So I try to get as close as possible. Number 5 is your essence. Essence is actually said to be the heart of the Korean skincare routine. So my essence is from Etude House, and it's from the Moistful Collagen collection, and you'll see me throughout my video mention this brand a lot because a lot of my products are from this collection, and it's one of my favorites, honestly. They are so affordable and they're so great. I think I paid like 13 if not 12 bucks for this stuff, and it's so great. So you're gonna also just sprinkle a little bit on there, or not that little bit. So you get that on there, and you just dab it, dab, 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 dab all over your face, and this stuff feels so good. It's so refreshing. The purpose of the essence is to renew and help just balance out, renew, refresh your face. And so I like to just kind of let it sit, try to help it. This stuff's great. So again, that's from the Moistful Collagen collection from Etude House, super affordable, and it works so great. So that's step number 6, and my personal favorite is serum. My serum is the ginseng serum from the brand is I'm From. Ginseng serum, honestly, this stuff is the best thing that's ever happened to my face. I cannot rave about it enough. If you are anybody who sees me on a day-to-day constantly talking about this stuff, I'm such a fan. So your serum would be step number 6, and what I do is I just like to take a little bit, and I will just, with my dropper, I didn't get any. So I'm almost out. I've been trying to get another one, some more, for about a week and a half, but they're completely out of stock, and I'm just freaking out. So you take a little bit, I like to put it on my face, a dot here, here, here. If not, I'll just put it on the palm of my hand, not the palm of my hand, the outside part of my hand, and I'll put it on my face, and what I do is I just kind of rub it in an outward, upward direction. I try not to do too much downward motion on my face because I'm trying to be as kind to my face as possible, while it's still kind to me, right? So I'll just dab it up here, down here, massage it in an upward motion, and ta-da! So for step number 7, and this is one of those you don't do every morning, every night. This is one of those additional steps you do once or twice a week, and it's the fun step. If you ask me, it's the funnest. Sheet masks. So there's so many different brands out there, honestly. Every brand most definitely has sheet masks available. So just to show you guys a few, this one here is from Innisfree. And this one is tomato. I don't know how I feel about tomato. Obviously haven't used it yet, never tried it, so that'll be interesting. Another brand, Pure Smile, Pure Smile Art Mask. I haven't used this yet. Super excited. This is a cat. It's not just a cat. Looks like my cat. My very fat cat. This is cool. I think this is cool. Anyway, so here's another. This is from a brand called Wiz Young. Hopefully you can see that. So Wiz Young. So this one here is aloe. Love aloe. Anything with aloe is super awesome. And this one here is Pearl Collagen. Ooh, fancy. So again, haven't tried this one yet. Super excited. Probably do this one tonight actually. This sounds really intriguing. So the next step, and step number 8, is the eye cream. So my eye cream is, again, from Etude House, and also part of the Moistful Collagen collection. And when I do this, I just go ahead and I grab my eye cream, and I will grab one of these. And so I'll just scoop a little bit out, and so I'll just put it also on the back of my hand, and I'll grab it and I'll just dab, 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 all around the top of my eyes, especially the corner of my eyes, my under eyes. And this particular lotion is special for under eye circles and puffiness. And I am notorious for dark circles and huge bags under my eyes, which I totally hate. This stuff so far has been great. I have seen, believe it or not, a good reduction in the puffiness under my eyes. So that's my eye cream, and like I said, I just kind of dab that, dab, 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 dab. You never want to rub anything on your eye because your eyes are so sensitive. Step number 9 is moisturizer. Woo! Moisturizer. So currently I'm using Believe, and this is from Sephora. I hope you guys can see that. Believe. This stuff's great. It's not too heavy. So I just take some, put it around my face. Also trying to rub this in an upward motion as much as I possibly can. I don't want to pull my face. Like I said, I avoid going downward motion as much as I can. For the days when my face just feels super parched, because there are days when my skin just feels terrible. For example, last weekend I went to Lake Tahoe, so I did spend a lot of time out in the sun, and although I did pack on the sunblock, my skin still just felt so dry, like the life had just been sucked out of it. So on days like that, I try to also do this once a week in place of my nighttime moisturizer, and that's a sleep pack. This is also from Etude House, the Moistful Collagen collection as well. This stuff is phenomenal. Guys, when I say phenomenal, I mean phenomenal. So affordable. I can't remember. Oh my god, it smells so good. I wish you guys could look. I don't know if you can see what it looks like. It looks like magic. That's what it looks like. That's what it should look like. Because that's what it feels like. Magic. So this stuff, I got some on my nose. And it smells so good. So good. I wish you guys could smell this. So this stuff is a sleep pack. So you put it on at night instead of your moisturizer. What I do is I also take one of these and I'll just scoop some up, and what I'll do is I'll just move it in an upward position on my face, and I'll just spread it out on my forehead. So for step 10, and the final step in the Korean skincare routine, in my routine, is the sunblock. So this is my sunblock. Currently using this one, and it's from the Green Tangerine collection. It's a Goodall product, and it's SPF 50. This one in particular has vitamin C and a dark spot tone-up treatment, which helps brighten your face. I love this stuff. So what I do is I'll just put an amount of it also on the back of my hand like so. And then I'll just, with my finger, I'll put it on the areas of my face. Try to focus on the areas of my face that I feel are most exposed to the sun throughout the day. So definitely right here, my cheekbones, right above my brows, my forehead, my nose. So a large portion of my day on a daily is outside. So I try to be pretty generous with my sunblock. And this stuff is cool because I feel like it actually has a little bit of a tint to it. Yeah, and I'll also apply it on my neck right here. I apply most of my products on my neck. I haven't been doing it here in this video. I'm not sure why I should have done it for you guys. But I apply all of it on my neck, here, especially here. Because guys, you can get Botox on your face, but you can't get Botox on your neck. And you can't get Botox on your hands. And you can lie about your age, but your neck and your hands ain't gonna lie for you. So there's that. So sunblock, super important. Reapply, I try to reapply every 2 hours. Of course, life happens and you know, sometimes you forget. I'm terrible at remembering things. I forget everything, but I try. So that was it. That was all 10 steps. I hope you guys like my video. I hope that I made it a little bit more easy for you to understand. If there's anything that you felt that you could use a little bit of clarification on, if there's any questions that you might have, go ahead and leave a comment. I would love to answer, love to help any way that I can. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Anyway, I hope you have a great week. Bye!